フルカウンター。
Alright, so recently on my channel, we uploaded our reaction towards Ultimate One Escanor, and a lot of people asked me in that video, when is Escanor coming to Global? So today we're going to go through when he's actually coming out, what time as well, and also go over the character, because surprisingly, I actually don't know what he does do, because I've been ill for the last 2 days now, haven't really kept up to date about Grand Cross, so we're going to go through the character together, and see what makes this guy broken. I mean, obviously I've seen gameplay, but I don't really know what he does do, so let's jump into it. Alright, so if you want to know when characters come towards Grand Cross, we're always one update behind JP. So if you go towards the next banner, basically, you can see the Escanor will drop literally when this character does leave on the 28th. So whenever JP gets the update on an actual first day, we get it the next Tuesday. So if you're a new player, just remember we always get like 5 days later. But now let's go over the character, because I actually don't know what he does do. I'm still mind blown that they even added Ultimate One Escanor this early into the game. Like, what's like, it always feels like every Escanor's got to one up each other. So what's after him? Are we going to get Skinny Escanor with Shield? He's like the most broken character in the game. Because this one is a massive power creep that I actually heard one thing about his ultimate that I'll go over in a second. But not a fan of it, man. I'm not a fan of it. So Escanor basically... Okay, so I still don't really understand what he does. I'm voice cracking around that as well. But at the start of turn, every single time he increases, he gets a damage increase up to 50% after using skills. So after, like, what, basically 2 turns, he's got a 60% damage increase. That's insane. But not only that, when the character dies, he then gets a 30% attack rate stats, and also Sacred Flame for 5 turns increases all stats by 4% for every turn. Like, it's insane. But the one thing I want to go over, and to be fair, kind of deserves its own video here, is they tied a passive towards the ultimate, which is very, very bad for the game, especially for this character, because it is a light type, and light types, or dark types even, very, very hard to get, which means you're never really going to get this guy 6-6 for almost, like, probably like 2 years, if I'm being honest, because the thing is, so far, Traitor Melly has only returned twice in 1 year. I was lucky enough, because my summons went really well, that I got him 4 times, but other than that, I probably would have gotten him once, and he'll be at 1-6 for 1 year, basically, and yeah, it's not great, and you can't even guarantee him. So when we do get the next light or dark type character, you can't even guarantee Escanor. He was on the banner, but you can't guarantee him. So it's a little bit tricky for Grand Cross right now, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so apparently the more dupes you get for the character, the more skills and more turns you can survive when you're in your final flame. So I think at the end of the turn, or when you die, you have 5 of them, which means you can use 5 skills or get attacked 5 times or survive 5 turns, which is obviously massive, because you're basically invincible for 5 attacks, basically, or 5 skills. Where if you have 1-6, you can only use it once or twice, and then at that point, you're basically lost. So, yeah. Free to play the one ultimate, not gonna be too scary, but 6-6 ultimate, the one, is gonna be probably one of the, like, literally the best character in the game. It's unreal. Alright, so his actual skills. His first one is Scorching, which is basically just death damage, but on a skill. I guess they didn't want to call it death damage, and it's a little bit different because it is applying towards the whole team rather than one person and applying again to the other person, or, you know, someone else, for example, where you literally do single target damage, kill someone, and you boom, you do extra damage towards that person and also the other team as well. So kind of a stupid skill for an actual single target skill as well, especially with his damage output. You can stack up really, really high. It's just free damage. It's like, it's insane. And then the second skill is pressure damage, which is basically the less HP you have, the more damage you do. And remember, the character is basically invincible, because once he dies, he stays on 1 HP, so you literally have the lowest amount of HP possible, where this AoE skill, from what I've seen, can absolutely annihilate someone. So honestly, you save this for a tier 3 until you die, boom, use it, you've won the game. Which is, I need to make a video about it, because I basically made this character 1 year ago in my Jujutsu Kaisen collaboration. If you remember that video, my Itadori, very, very similar towards what he done here. So, it's kind of funny, actually. But yeah, the banner, it's insane. I once again regret subbing it for Shield Hero, but once again, I'm actually still watching it. I'm actually very enjoying it. But, yeah. Traitor Melly. I was hoping the light character would be for New Year's and not actually the November festival, because I thought I had more time to save. But no, they knew what they were doing, releasing Shield Hero 1 month earlier. But yeah, I mean, if we could vote. Oh, Zeldris is on a banner. I didn't realize. Oh my days, it's such a good banner. It's by far the best thing I've seen in my life. Like the Tamio and Sario. The only person that's not here is literally Cusack, but he's you know, he just came out. But the fact Zeldris is there as well. I guess, you know what? Mono's not dead. The new one. That's the old one. So if Mono was dead, that would have been like literally all the good characters here. This is insane. And obviously the big two, Traitor Midi and also Light Elizabeth. These are characters that only return every 6 months basically. So you gotta summon. You can't skip this banner. But I think I will wait. I think because it's not possible, but it's up there now, especially now that we're getting such endgame characters. But we can definitely get Demon King Medi others for New Year's rather than Mael. Honestly, at this point, I won't be surprised if Mael is just a normal 6 down banner. Alright, so I saw this. So yeah, this is a Greenmore. I thought this was SR Greenmore, but I thought the artwork looked a little bit different. But he is actually a new character, and he's blue, and he's basically a defensive hero, which is kind of fitting because he is made for, or supposed to be a part of that Nafumi team, which I've invested into, so I might try him out. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Gets a bunch of buffs, bunch of defense-related stats. I feel like he could do a bit of damage. Detonate. Yeah, I feel like if he gets max buffs his ultimate, he's got like a tier 2 on with his actual invasion and has you know, max passive on, for example, he can probably one-shot someone. But once again, a lot to build up when you could just use ultimate the one and probably nuke the team AoE. New chapter is out. I actually did play through it, but actually couldn't defeat the fucking Demon King. So, not Demon King, the original Demon. Literally, I couldn't defeat it. It's kind of difficult when you don't play the game too much in JP. So, that's a little bit annoying. And yeah, this is cosmetics. They haven't returned Merlin. So, that's probably a little bit annoying, actually, because that means... Because now we probably have to wait till, I think, the Global Annie, which is in March, to get Merlin back again on the banner and also on the coin shop. So, I'll probably have to buy it then. And if I haven't already mentioned it, yes, the Greenmore is free, so we'll definitely take that. Wait, is he on the banner? He's not on the banner, is he? Yeah, a bit weird he's not on the banner. I don't know why, but like, you can get 1/6 for free, I guess. But, hopefully it goes into the SSR tickets, not a rare character. I don't know why they wouldn't put on the banner. But you can also get a guaranteed festival, which I think is just between these 4. Or like, I think the original were like 6 or 7. 200 free damage as well. I definitely need those. If you look at my actual global account right now, I only have 200. So when Escanor does drop... I mean, I can do a few summons, but I can't get him guaranteed. So I'll probably be able to do it before he does leave, because he's out for a month. And I think I'll be able to get enough gems by then. But yeah, I definitely have to wait a few weeks to get him. Also, new game mode. I haven't seen too much about it yet, but I'm sure this might be fun to play. And then the final 2 things I want to go through is we are getting a ball outfit for obviously Merlin in her actual the festival one, the Infinity one. And also, they don't show it here, but there is a Escanor card pack that you can get, which kind of shows like a wanted poster for them. And Mael is a part of that list. So it most likely confirmed Mael will be the New Year festival. But yeah, won't be a light type character, which I was kind of leaning towards him being one, but then the closer it got, I realized, do we need a light Mael and a light Elizabeth on the same team? Because they already got the passive. So as we got closer towards the Escanor review, I started thinking, you know, maybe it might be light type. And if that is light type, then it might be ultimate the one, but still, I couldn't believe they did it. But yeah, boys, that is all for today. Once again, Escanor coming out in a few days' time, 2 days' time on Tuesday. And it's going to be insane. We're going to be summoning, although not that much summons, but we will be doing it. So boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.